We all know as adults that life is stressful or it can be really stressful. But do you find yourself stressing out over things that you actually don't have any control over? Maybe you're trying to control someone's behavior or force an outcome in a situation, change someone's mind. And when you're doing that, it makes you feel just frustrated and just like tight and like nothing is really going your way. What if you could get rid of that mental drain and focus your energy on things that you can actually control? In today's video, we're going to talk about the spheres of personal control. And if you stick around until the end, I'll lead us through a short guided meditation that will help you focus your energy on the things that you can actually affect. I'm Giovanna Mayrese, founder of the Hiatus Space, a place where I help ambitious women find the balance between doing and being. I'm going to quickly break down the concept of spheres of personal control and then walk us through a quick reflection exercise before going into our guided meditation, where you will truly learn to take a hands off approach to the things that aren't in your hands anyway. So let's talk about the spheres of personal control. I've talked about the circle of influence on this channel before. And so we all have two circles of influence. There's two circles. One is things that we can control, and that is things like our mindset, our actions, and our habits. And then there's the things that are not in our control, and that is other people's actions, the way other people think, and the past is in there too. We can't control the past. So we're starting with those two circles of influence. And so the problem that many of us run into is that we are trying to control things that we can't control. We're worrying about them, we're overthinking, we're starting to feel powerless when things don't go our way. And the paradox of this is the more that we worry and try to control, the worse we feel and the more out of control we feel and sometimes act. And so, really, what we need to be doing is moving from trying to control things to influencing things. And so, that looks like instead of trying to change someone, you can set a boundary. Instead of worrying about what people think, you can focus on your own values and what's important to you. Instead of stressing about the outcome, you can control your effort. How much work, how much mental and physical energy are you going to put into this thing? To make this shift, you're going to need to ask yourself three questions. And let me just say, this is not, none of the strategies that I give you on this channel are going to be instantaneous. Other than when we do breath work, you'll have instantaneous results. You'll be able to physically feel in your body. But when we're talking about mindset changes, these things are habits and they're a practice. And so this exercise is a practice to get you to release control and move towards influence. And so, three questions that you want to ask yourself. Number one is, what am I stressing about right now? And then the second question is this something I can control? What circle is this in? The circle of things I can control, the circle of things I cannot control. And then if it's not something that you can control, how can you shift your focus to what you can do now? So, what we're going to do now is a short meditation to help us let go of those uncontrollable things and to ground us in what we can actually control. Find a comfortable seat and gently close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and slowly exhale. Breathe at your normal pace. You don't need to do anything differently. Just feel your inhale and your exhale. Now bring to mind something that's been weighing on you, something you've been trying to control, fix, or force to be exactly the way you want it to be. Notice how the situation makes you feel. Is there frustration, anxiety, maybe a sense of helplessness? Simply observe those feelings without judgment. Now ask yourself, is this something I can control, or is it outside of my hands? Imagine holding this situation in your hands, gripping it tightly. Now picture yourself slowly opening your hands, releasing the tension, and letting it go. Feel the weight of trying to control this situation melting away, as if you're handing it over to the universe, to time, to something greater than yourself. Now bring your attention inward. What's one small thing within your control right now? Maybe it's how you breathe, the choices you make today, or simply how you show up for yourself. As you inhale, feel your power returning to you. As you exhale, let go of everything you can't control. Before we finish, take one last deep breath in and let it go. When you're ready, gently wiggle your fingers and toes. Slowly open your eyes, bringing yourself fully back to this moment. Remember, your power is in your choices. Do you need help applying this strategy in your life? Don't worry. If you do, I've got you covered. If you sign up for my newsletter, I send out a mindfulness tool each week to help you put into practice what I go over in the YouTube video. The link will be in my description. I hope you know that you're not the only one who struggles with control. It's something that comes and goes throughout our lives, but one thing you can control is your focus with practice. So let me know in the comments below, what's one thing that you can control, one thing you can focus on today. And I'll see you in my next video where I talk about how to manage emotional triggers. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And also share this with someone who you think could use it. I'll see you next time.